Sophie K here for APTV in London with Against the Current. Hello.
Hi.
You're back in London again. Have you got a special love for us here? Now is the time to admit it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we're about to have our biggest show of all time here, so we're biggest headliner of all time, and we're pretty stoked about it because it's happening in London. So.
Because I did watch actually somebody giving you a bit of jip, as we say over here, a bit of stick for touring too much in the UK, and they want you back in America. It was a Warped Tour interview. Do you get that a lot?
It's funny because we've done equal. Like we haven't toured more in the UK than we have in the US. It's always like matched. So it was funny that they said that.
The UK is just also like one of like the fastest growing markets for us. So
Really?
I mean, that's part of the reason why we love being here. I mean, because people love having us here, which is awesome. So.
And do you love fish and chips as well? That's probably...
Fish and chips is pretty good.
Dan loves
I like it.
So we just mentioned Warped Tour. What was your highlight, would you say, of Warped Tour?
I really liked doing, we started this new YouTube series called the Speakeasy Sessions. That was probably the coolest part for me. It was just like nice to kind of like collaborate with other artists, especially artists that like we've been inspired by like our entire lives, like people, you know, like Yellow Card and stuff. Like that's crazy, especially at a time like now, like considering, you know, what's happening with the band. Like Yellow Card is really cool to have that opportunity. You know, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about that actually, because one of the things I remember from weirdly, this isn't a comparison of your music, but when Katy Perry did Warped Tour, she said everyone thought she was antisocial because she was constantly not hanging out and partying, but it's because she was constantly doing things. And I was watching some videos of you guys. You are on it at Warped. Do you get much time to hang out with people?
Yeah, we'd hang out every now and then, but we also, like Will said, we did those videos, so it'd be like one night rehearsing it and then the next night like actually filming it, because it's live, so it needs to be perfect. So we spent a bunch of time on those, and yeah, we hung out. We were pretty good friends with like state champs in Rome. Yeah.
And with the Speakeasy Sessions, whose idea was that? Because that is genius. I've got to say it now. They look amazing.
Thank you.
I think our manager actually like brought like the idea to us, and then we all like loved it and we ran with it.
Yeah.
And we actually we got all those done in like the last couple days of Warped. Like it was really hard to kind of plan them. And it was like the last like week of Warped or so, and we just banged out as many as we could.
What do you mean? So you didn't plan them? You hadn't like spoken to people beforehand? Did you just
No,
go?
it was kind of like a day by day. It's like,
hey.
oh, I talked to this person, they're down. Like I talked to this person, they're down. It's like, cool, let's get it.
And then like one night we were filming one with I think it was We the Kings, and like Ryan Key just comes by. It's like, we're doing one of these, and we're like, okay.
I'll tell you the truth. Recently, I've been trying to up my Instagram game, and I feel the pressure. I've started living for likes on my phone and being really concerned about comments and like, oh god, this photo hasn't had as many likes. And so I was thinking, how do you deal with it in a band? Because it is constant.
My social media sucks, so.
Yeah, mine's like usually like I'm laying in my bunk right before I'm about to go to bed, and I look through like the Dropbox link for the day, and I'm like, all right, this one looks good.
This one will do.
This one looks good.
I don't know. I just upload stuff that I like. Like I don't really pay attention to it. I look afterwards. Like there is a photo that I posted when we were in Singapore, and it ended up being my most liked photo ever. Like it got like I had never had a photo. Like I had like one photo that had 80,000 likes, and like this photo like got well over 100,000 likes, and I like didn't know why, and I wasn't even gonna post it. I was like, yeah, this photo kind of sucks, but I guess it's fine. And I haven't uploaded anything today, so I just posted it and like checked back a couple days later, and I was like, wait, what? Like why did this happen? So it's like. I don't know, none of it's never planned when things go right. It's just like, whatever, you know.
See, I get excited when I get 200 likes. Now, I was looking actually at your YouTube videos. Do you ever read comments?
Sometimes. We don't usually like to though that much.
No. I read like the Twitter replies, like what people say on Twitter. I feel like YouTube, a lot of people come crawling out from under their rocks and like have some interesting feedback. Whereas on Twitter, like you still can get those people on Twitter, but it's like I feel like it's more of the people who are actually our fans. I feel like our actual fans don't really comment on our YouTube videos. They tweet us about them. Like they respond to the Twitter links. So I like to stay away from the YouTube comments.
The YouTube ones are just funny. Like if you want to laugh, then you'll go dig through them.
They're crazy.
Like, some of the funniest stuff we'll find in the comments on a YouTube video.
There's always like crazy conspiracy theories, and like there's always the music experts who like dissect everything that's happening, and you're just reading it and you're like, everything in this is wrong. Like they're like very certain. They're like, no, it's not. It's this, and like it's not this. It's not tuning. It's this. It's just this, and it's just like, you don't know what you're talking about, do you? Like, but they're so like, this is what it is.
They're so sure about it. Do you know what? I wrote down some comments just to read to you, because I had a real look through your YouTube. Here's just a highlight, and I thought they all have quite an interesting theme to them. So Ghost Penguin said, I listened to Slayer, Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot, but I also listened to Against the Current.
Sick. That's great.
About 200 people said Paramore. There was a lot of Paramore in there. There was a comparison to Kellen Quinn. Just throwing that out there. Somebody said, I didn't know Skrillex quit dubstep and learned actual talent on the drums. That's another one out there. Why does Chrissy remind me of Amy Lee? Am I the only one getting an okay rock vibe from Chrissy's voice? Now, what I thought is it's really interesting, because they're the most random comments, but the theme is everyone's so obsessed with genre with you guys. They want to pigeonhole you and they can't.
Yeah.
Have you found that a lot in your career?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I mean, yeah. I mean, we try to bring something different to the table, and also we just get inspiration from so many different, genres and like avenues of music and art and stuff. So it's like,
Real talk, I love Avenged Sevenfold. Haven't listened to them in a while, but went through a little bit of a phase once.
So one of the things, doing a lot of research on you guys and learning more about you, one of the things I realised is that there isn't actually that much about you as people and personalities out there. Not as many people have written about it. Now, I know, Chrissy, there's a few things about you you've mentioned you're a gamer a few times. Zombies. I was going to say, do you guys game together?
Not
weird, doesn't it? I don't know why.
not really. We've
tried before, but like me and Dan like very different games.
Yeah.
And like I am more inclined to like I would like download games that he liked to like try and play together, and like I was just terrible at them. And he won't play the games that I like.
So if you had to name your like top 2 favourite games each, what would you say? Well, you'd have to this if you don't.
Plants vs Zombies.
What? For
Tetris,
me?
yeah.
Me?
Temple Run.
Oh, I'm there. Yeah. I can name Dan's. Mountain Blade's one of them.
Mountain Blade is a lot of fun. And I really like Rainbow Six Siege right now.
Right.
Yeah. No.
I like I spent a lot of time playing League of Legends. I don't really play it as much now because it's just like you have to keep up with it or else you just like fall out. But I also really like World of Warcraft right now. And RuneScape is my shit. I love RuneScape.
World of Warcraft, did you just say?
Yeah.
Is this the beginning of the end of the band? Is this where you just disappear into a hole of playing World of Warcraft?
Yeah. I've been pretty good about it.
Okay.
Like, I've been pretty good. I haven't really played on this tour, but I played a lot like before, like the summer, with Tony from State Champs.
Right.
So we played a lot. So.
You didn't get to Warcrack level.
Yeah, he was like, he's at Warcrack level. He was like my WoW spirit guide though. It's good.
So if you guys had to, in a sentence, like sum each other up.
Okay. A very hygienic, dedicated perfectionist who is very serious about his music.
I like the fact hygienic was the first word.
I wash my hands.
It's like a shower or 2 a day.
Yeah.
I do. I wash my hands a lot.
And
You will never smell while smelling bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, neither of you guys have ever smelled bad.
So okay, that's a good one.
I might be the smelliest one. I might be.
I never
Because, like,
smelled either of you either.
Not
so
that
we're
like
good. We're all good.
not that I'm smelly, but just because they really don't ever smell ever.
Right.
Like, couldn't tell you.
If I smell, I'll just like not leave my bunk. I just won't go near people.
Is that a stressful time for you?
Yeah, like I don't want to.
Yeah.
If I think I smell, that's not good.
Okay, Chrissy's turn. What would you say? Who's got this one?
No.
Bold.
Yeah. Hardworking.
Definitely knows what she
Bold.
wants.
Yeah. Gets what she wants when she wants it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
Leave it at that.
pretty good.
So you're one of those people who I respect that. I like that. You get your way.
Yeah.
I just like I wouldn't say it like
Stubborn.
that. I just like I know what I want. You know,
Stubborn.
I'm very passionate about what I want.
Passionately stubborn.
Okay, Dan's turn.
Wow, Dan's such a freak. I don't know where to start.
You look slightly nervous out there.
Known him for so long, it's hard to put it into words.
He's quite strange.
He's definitely it's what you see is not what you get with Dan. You can't read him just by like the people on the other side of this camera watching this. I feel like really have no idea what Dan's really like. It's a shame. It's a damn shame.
It's a Dan shame.
Because he's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
One of the funniest people I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you got like an example?
He's accidentally hilarious.
He is accidentally hilarious. He's just wild. Like you just unleash him in a room and he just goes. You know, like
no one's believing this right now.
Yeah, that's why the thing is he seems like he's like so quiet and stuff like that, but he's not. And like I don't know, no one ever sees it. He never shows it in front of anyone ever, except for like our crew and stuff, like the green rooms and the bus. But he'll like jump on like our front of house guy's back for like a piggy ride and like just be screaming and like I don't know. He just does really funny things. He like T-Rexes a lot and like I don't know. He's
really smart. He's really smart.
He's really
too.
smart.
He's really smart.
He has cheese nights.
Yeah.
Cheese nights.
He calls them, tell them about fromage.
Well, I guess is it French? Like fromage means cheese and.
Oui, oui.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, in French.
So I just made it like a verb, like to fromage is like just have like a. You sit downstairs on the bus and have a bunch of cheese and bread.
Are we talking actual posh cheese here, or are we just talking?
Like Breeze and Blues and smoked cheeses. Howdas.
So you're the stinkiest one on the bus.
I guess the fridge kind of does smell sometimes.
Yeah, Ian had to throw out. There was like an extra aged.
Whoa, that wasn't me.
And
that wasn't
he
me.
Found it and he threw it out.
I'm not the only one who eats cheese, but yeah, sometimes the fridge gets a little ripe.
So if I'm a fan and I want to impress you, if I just throw a wedge of blue cheese up on stage, is that the way forward?
Someone was pelting us with cupcakes the other day.
Yeah, someone kept throwing little cupcakes. They look like little poops on the stage.
Seriously, someone
cupcakes, so they look like a giant rabbit was pooping all over the stage.
Yeah, like a little dog poop.
I didn't know that.
Do you get a lot of gifts from fans?
Yeah.
For sure.
What's some of the coolest stuff that you've received?
Last time we were in Asia, we got like someone gave us like a kimono that said like ATC on it and like stuff like that in Japan.
That's cool.
And then
a lot of the art's really cool.
Yeah, we get some really
good stuff.
Really cool art.
Really impressive.
Okay, so what have we got to look forward to coming up from you? Have we got some more Speakeasy sessions to come out?
Yes.
Yeah, we got a few more finished, and then some more.
Can you tell us any like who's going to be in them?
I think.
Don't know.
Who's left? I guess I already said it once by accident. Yeah, we have one with Travis Clark from We the Kings. And then the last one's a surprise for the UK. It's a UK band. And then is that it? Is that all stuff? Yeah, just those two.
Should we leave that as it is?
I mean,
let's
just make a mystery because it's not.
That was really good.
Well, thank you so much for chatting to us here at APTV.
Thank you.